Hi guys, it's Monday and we're back! Oh yeah, obviously I got back yesterday. If you didn't know, I was in Finley, but I feel like you should know due to the point of I vlogged over the weekend for you, twice actually technically, but there are 2 videos I put out. I saw the new Captain America movie and then I put out another vlog on from Saturday. Yesterday I didn't get home till really late, so I didn't have time to record myself and then makes the YouTubes. But oh man, sorry. I had a good weekend though. Did some family activities. Helped my sister move into her new house. Explored Finley a bit. Saw the newer Captain America, because it's like a month old already, so it's not new, but it's new to me. And yeah, it was pretty good trip. I'm currently still working on the video for the whole weekend, but I like you said, I just got home late last night, so I didn't really have time to screw around with anything. I had like 2 hours, which I know 2 hours is enough time to get some stuff done, but actually I wasn't trying to get into doing any of that last night because I had just gotten home and I was just trying to relax. But yeah, it was a good weekend, and then I actually kind of laid out yesterday just for shits and giggles before we left because the sun was coming out and then it would go in behind clouds for a long time and then it would come out and then go behind clouds, so on and so forth. So I just laid outside with my shirt off. Surprisingly enough, I mean, I don't got really enough to be like, hey, look, there's a noticeable difference, but I could tell my arms and my tummy got a little bit more tan, which is cool because I like to have my shirt off in the summer a lot of times, and having a completely pale white stomach is not really the most attractive looking thing in the world. Gosh dang it. Sorry I keep yawning. I'm tired from work, but I ain't that tired. I ain't that turd. But yeah, then on top of that, there was like, it's still like gonna happen, but I was gonna get a motorcycle. And licenses is kind of preventing you from being able to get motorcycles. Like, I could get it, but then I'd be stuck with not being able to drive it anywhere, and I'd be driving it in circles in my yard because it's legally not supposed to be out of the road unless it's got plates. I'm blaming this air conditioning because I wasn't yawning like this until I fucking turned the air conditioning on, so I'm gonna blame that. But I'm sorry I keep yawning. I don't mean to be the yawn talker that talks and says, okay, anybody want a hug? So that's a commercial that's currently on TV. So but there was like the little baby motorcycle I was looking into getting just for shits and giggles. It's called a Honda Grom, 125cc, top speed of 56. It's, half the size of me, so I'd look like a clown riding a clown bike pretty much because it's that big. I'm that big compared to it, and but there was, we were pretty much in a college town, a bunch of college kids. There's a college in Finley that's a private school, and there's all kinds of kids riding around. There's a kid riding around on a Honda Grom and a kid riding around on a Honda Ruckus, which, if you don't know what either of those are, I would highly suggest just looking them up on Google. Go to Google Images, type in Honda Grom. It's Grom, and a Ruckus is Ruckus, I think. Ruckus. Yeah, I think that's how they spelled it. But the Honda Grom is just a miniature motorcycle. Like I said, it's 125 cc, so it's not the largest bike in the world, but it gets you around. It does 55, so you can't really take it on some highways, but some shit you could, or some faster roads and stuff. It's mainly just for getting around town and getting great gas mileage for such a small bike, pretty much. And then the Honda Ruckus is a scooter-looking bike. It's more like a Honda Grom is like a miniature crotch rocket, the smallest crotch rocket you could ever possibly make. It doesn't look 100% like crotch rocket, but it's a small motorcycle. Is what it looks like. Stands about 2 feet off the ground. And the Honda Ruckus, on the other hand, actually looks more like a scooter that people do buy and ride around and stuff. And it also comes with a 125cc engine, and I think it does 60 instead of 56 or something like that. So you get like 4 mile per hour faster on the scooter because it weighs a little less, but that's the thing that you're on a scooter, whereas compared to being on a little motorcycle. So either way, there was a bunch of kids riding around on those, and I've always wanted one, so the more I kept watching them ride around me all weekend, stunting them, doing wheelies, all kinds of shit, I was like, God damn it, I want one. So now I might probably buy one before I buy my real motorcycle, just because it'd be actually a better bike to learn on, then step up. Well, not really learn, because I already know what I'm doing, but I have never drove a motorcycle. Like, I owned motorcycles, I rode motorcycles in the grass with knobby tires or on the road, and this just wasn't street legal, and I just drag race up and down my road pretty much, going as fast as I fucking could. But that was it. This will be the first motorcycle I will actually get onto and ride all the way around town and come back home with. So I figure start with the small, trade that in, or just buy the next bigger bike, which is the 250, and then so on and so forth, and build our way up, so that way I'm learning the right way. Yeah, and on top of that, even though it was bound to probably happen eventually, I was told that I could go pretty much without having to get I call it denture glue. I don't really know what the fuck the actual terminology for it's called, but it'd be the glue shit that you stick onto the inside of the denture, and then you would then take this, put it in, and it would suction down into your gums, and that glue will hold on. And it'll sit there and just hold on to your gums at night or during the day. And I was told that these dentures should fit enough that I wouldn't have to use that stuff. Well, the only issue with this is I was saying last week how my dentures will fall out by themselves. Now, obviously, I'm pushing them out of my mouth when they fall out like that, and there was a hair on them, so that makes me want to put them in my mouth so much more now, again. But, is that another one? 2 hairs. Man, I had a hairy lap. Anyways, and keep everything in place, but the issue I'm having isn't particularly the fact of keeping them in place. It has something to do with it, but it's not the key point. The problem that I'm having is the fact that I eat food. So, I don't know, when I first started being able to eat food, you realize that you can't eat in large amounts because if you shove a whole bunch of food in your mouth, it's all, bulged out, and you're pretty much just, chewing on little bits of it, and then, pulling more out of your cheek, and then chewing a little more, and stuff like that. It goes and pushes your dentures up because there's such a bulge there. It pushes your dentures, and then as you're chewing, you feel them moving around. It's annoying. So, I don't put that much in there. So instead, what you do is you just take smaller bites. But as you get more and more used to eating, the bites get bigger and bigger because, like I said, you get used to it. And you're like, well, I can chew this easily, so I might as well put 2 pieces in. Chew those 2 pieces up extremely easily. Then it's like, well, let's throw 3 pieces in. Just because, I'm doing real small pieces because of the way that my dentures have always screwed with me. But now what I'm finding out is my mouth is capable. It is capable of eating most things, like vegetables, hard vegetables, stuff like that. Raw vegetables, I should say, without being cooked and stuff. Still cause me problems. I can't bite down 100% in the front as hard as I would have been with real teeth. But, you know, I could chew them in the back, so if I could get them into my mouth and get them to the back part of my mouth, you know, I'd be able to chew them up. But the issue is the more that I try to shove things into the farther back to chew on them and stuff, it makes my dentures flop up. And when my dentures flop up, little particles of food slides underneath the denture and gets up underneath there. Doesn't seem like that big of a thing, but you'd be surprised how fucking... Hey, look, there's my boss. Just drove by in his car. You can be surprised how fucking tiny of a little piece of food, like, I mean, minute, like to the point when you look at your dentures, you can barely fucking see it. It's that small. It will make your mouth the most uncomfortable you will ever be. I can't tell you the amount of times I've been out eating dinner with my family and have had to get up and go into the bathroom to wash off the bottom part of my denture because it's raised up on one side because somewhere, some part of food is somewhere holding my dentures back from sitting flush, and every time I chew, you feel the denture rub or put pressure on a spot that's not supposed to put pressure on there. Maybe even cut you. I've had that happen. I mean, like, stupid things from such little tiny pieces of food. And there's the only really way to solve that would be put denture glue on. So it's like I really want to fucking call this place up I got my dentures from and just bitch at them and be like, dude, why the fuck you tell me I could go my whole life without using this bullshit? And now it's coming down to the point that I'm learning myself that stuff is actually useful, even though it's fucking annoying. So I'm gonna actually have to call them here because I need to have one more adjustment done, and then I'm gonna ask them then if possibly that last adjustment will fix everything, or if it's just going to fix it temporarily. Eventually I'm gonna have to get denture glue. I don't really know. I don't want it regardless. But hey guys, I'm gonna go. A like would be much appreciated if you like this video. If you're new to this channel, you should subscribe and keep up with my awesome daily content, which I usually am sitting here talking, but sometimes we are in some other places, or next week we'll be in Cedar Point. And if you're already subscribed, you should share the video and let other people see how awesome this channel is. On top of that, two last things I want to fill in right before I cut this video off. Number one, I'm going to Cedar Point next weekend. Anybody who got confused into thinking I was at Cedar Point this weekend, no, I was not. So I did not see the nasty storm. Most people on YouTube probably understood that, being as I did post a vlog named Welcome to Finley, so that would pretty much show you I wasn't in Sandusky. And number two, I talked about it on Friday that I wasn't leaving for Cedar Point until next weekend, this upcoming weekend. But for some reason, everybody at work and shit like that, they all got confused. I kept getting phone calls over the weekend, being like, oh my god, dude, I saw how nasty those fucking storms are. You guys okay? And I'm just like, yeah, we ain't got no storms, because we didn't, you know. And then like people were confused. It took me a while to understand that people thought I was at Cedar Point. It's a long, big story. I wasn't at Cedar Point. I did see the nasty shit that happened there, so I'm kind of glad that we weren't there this weekend, but we'll be there next weekend, so look out for that. And secondly, on Wednesday, I have a little bit of a something to show you guys that I ordered for my channel and myself, so I could take it with me in public. People will start learning who I am, I guess. Advertisement, pretty much. So look forward for that on Wednesday. It shows up on Wednesday, so it'll probably be Thursday that you'll see it. But regardless, Wednesday we're getting something pretty fucking cool in the mail, so hopefully you guys are excited like I am, because I ordered it on Friday and forgot actually until today that it will be here on Wednesday. And I was like, cha-ching. If I didn't get the express, which costed like $15 extra to get them shipped to me early, they wouldn't have made it to me in like a month, and that's like fucking ridiculous. So of course I paid $15 extra to get it in like 5 days or whatever the case be. So like I said, I'm gonna go this is a really long vlog. It's like 15 minutes long, and normally we don't do 15-minute long videos, but guess what? Today's a special day. You know why today's a special day? Because I fucking said so, and if you don't like it, then I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to fucking deal with it, because I said today is special. That means today is special, and if it's not special to you, and it's not special to me, then it's special to nobody, and it can't not be a special day, and today has to be a special day. Do you know why today has to be a special day? Because I said it had to be a special day. Bye, guys.